Hi students, this is USA Citizenship, page 19, Chapter 12, Rights and Responsibilities. Page 1, all the way through page 19, these are 19 videos, 19 short videos, will teach you the information for 100 questions that are on the citizenship test. Okay? So if you have not seen all the videos, you may go back and look at any of the previous 18 or 19 videos. This is the last video. You will have learned 100 questions. Okay, let's go. You need page 19 and a pen or pencil. Here are the words you'll learn on this video. And here is the website where you can find all the videos and all the pages.
When you see this picture, it means it's time for you to speak and to write. So you will pause the video and write the word and then say the sentence. If you do this, it will help you learn faster and remember the information better. All right, let's get going.
Rights and responsibilities. These are your rights and responsibilities. Some are for every person in the United States, and some are for citizens. A right is something that you have. For example, to life. Remember life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness from the Declaration of Independence? Another example is the right to practice or not practice a religion. This is a First Amendment right we talked about. A responsibility is something that you should do, like obey the laws. Everybody must obey the law, or vote. All citizens should vote. It's their responsibility. Responsibility is something you should do. Okay, let's look at your rights and responsibilities. Voting. Remember the constitutional amendments? These are changes to the Constitution. Remember there are only 27 in 230 years. 4 of these changes are about voting rights. This shows you how important that voting is to our democracy. First, that all races can vote, not just white people. Then, that women can vote, not just men. Then, you don't have to pay a tax to vote. And last, you can vote if you were 18 or older. So, there are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Citizens 18 and older can vote. This is the one that we will remember for the test. All right, look at your paper. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. One amendment says that citizens 18 and older can vote. Citizens must be 18 and older to vote for president. All right, citizens must be 18 and older to vote for president. You already know this. You must be a citizen before you can vote. Voting is a right of citizenship. One right, only for United States citizens, is to vote in a federal election. This is maybe the biggest right of a United States citizen. You can vote in a federal election. Look at your paper. One right that is only for United States citizens is the right to vote in a federal election. Here's voting again. it's also a responsibility. It is something you should do when you become a citizen. One responsibility only for United States citizens is to vote in a federal election. Look at your paper. One responsibility that is only for United States citizens is to vote in a federal election. So voting is both a right and a responsibility for citizens who are 18 years old and older. Okay, another responsibility of a citizen is to serve on a jury. This is important to know because after you become a citizen, you register to vote. And at any time, you could get a notice in the mail, a jury summons, that tells you to come to court. So, if you serve on a jury, you go to court. Here is a courtroom. Here is the judge. Remember, this is part of our judicial system. The judge reviews the laws. Here is a lawyer. The lawyer represents people in court. And here is the jury. A jury sometimes has 12 people and sometimes other numbers. These are citizens who listen to the court case or the trial. They listen, and then they decide if a person is guilty or not guilty. They decide about the case or the trial. It's a very important responsibility. Serve on a jury. Look at your paper. Another responsibility that is only for United States citizens is to serve on a jury. Everyone in the United States, everyone who lives here, has rights, even if you are not a citizen. Their First Amendment rights. In video 14, we saw these. Let's look at two of these. Freedom of speech. You remember this? You cannot be punished for speaking or writing what you believe. Here's an example. President George Bush. Somebody made a cartoon of him. They cannot be punished for making a cartoon like that, even though it's the President of the United States. Another freedom is freedom of religion. You may practice or not practice any religion. The government cannot force you. So these are two rights or freedoms for everybody living in the United States, not only citizens. Look at your paper. Two rights of everyone living in the United States are freedom of speech and freedom of religion. You make several promises when you become a citizen. One promise citizens make is to be loyal to the United States. These people are saying the Pledge of Allegiance. You might remember this from the first video. One way of showing loyalty to the United States is to say the Pledge of Allegiance. It shows loyalty to the United States. Well, what is loyalty? To be loyal is to be faithful. To be loyal to the United States is to defend the Constitution, or maybe even serve in the military, if needed. It's to do important work for the nation. Look at your paper. One promise you make when you become a United States citizen is to be loyal to the United States. We have the Selective Service. It's a way for the government to have the names of young men to fight if we have a war. So this is another responsibility of people living in the United States. All men ages 18 to 26 must register for the Selective Service. Right now, there is not a law that says that young men must fight in a war, but there is a law that says that they must register or sign up. That way, the government has names if we go to war. Look at your paper. All men must register for the Selective Service between age 18 and 26. So this is one of the responsibilities of people living in the United States. Okay, we're going to look at the last responsibility on our list here. Taxes. The last day to send in federal income tax forms is April 15th. Tax is money that you send to the government. Income tax is tax on money that you earn. So when you work, you earn money. Part of that money needs to go to the government. So every year, we must file taxes. That means complete paperwork for taxes. It is not fun. All right. We send in the forms in the beginning of the new year, sometime around January or February or March or early April, but the last day to send the forms is April 15th. All right, that is our list. Time to review. Oh, nope, time to look at your paper. All right, the last day to send in federal income tax forms is April 15th. Now it's time to review. You may want to pause the video after each question and try to remember your answer. Number 1. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. So you can describe any of them. Here's one. Citizens 18 and older can vote. All right, number 2. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Number 3. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Vote in a federal election. So remember, voting is a right and a responsibility. Another responsibility is to serve on a jury. You only need to say one. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? This is everyone, not just citizens. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Be loyal to the United States. When must all men register for the Selective Service? The question is when. Between 18 and 26. So when you think of the Selective Service, think of young men. Between 18 and 26. Number 8, when is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15th. That is the end of page 19 and the end of the 100 questions. There will be some more videos, Becoming a Citizen, about how to take the test and some other helpful things. Okay, those will be coming soon. Thank you for watching.